All right, yes, I know. I've been getting tagged nonstop. I've been getting messaged nonstop. People been hitting me up nonstop. Yes, I'm doing the video. So apparently, some new Drake reference tracks have leaked, and I ain't gonna lie to you. They're for songs like 5 a.m. in Toronto. Which, if this is real, bro, I still like 5 a.m. in Toronto. If this ain't, but and they're most of them are coming from a page called Rodent Supreme. Now, if you guys, some people might think, who is this random person? This isn't as random of a person as you think it is. I can't fully tell you their connections, but I've been doing some due diligence. I've been doing the reason why I didn't just drop a video is because I've been doing some research and trying to figure out and confirm a little bit more information if these are real or not. And I've got some exclusive things like text messages and certain things that I can't say where from, but all I can say is it's looking a little fishy. Now, we're gonna listen to this, and I'm gonna tell you in my heart of hearts if I believe that these are true. So these are the ones from. This is 5 a.m. in Toronto. No. This is why protecting hip hop culture is more important than ever. Link in the pinned comment. Go grab you one of these shirts. It's more than merch. It's a mission statement. I'm gonna be sending personal thank you videos to everybody purchasing the next 10 days. Let's go.
Niggas be hating me, got us watching our words like they wiretapping the team. Cause I show them all, I gotta out these niggas. Guess it's funny how money could change about these niggas. For real. Couple nobody started killing themselves. Couple albums dropped, still on the shelf. If I was willing to help.
I'm not gonna lie to you might be surprised about my answer about one of these. So all the OVO stands who think that I'm just I hate Drake, I don't. It's not I'm not anti-Drake. I'm anti anything that's anti-hip hop, and Drake after these lawsuits is super anti-hip hop, so I will always go against that. But let's really listen to this whole thing.
If I was willing to help, I got gold trophy from committee for validation. And bad press from the summer doing allegations. I ain't lying, my nigga, my time is money. That's why I ain't got the time for a nigga who time coming. A lot of PR niggas stunting like that's the movement. And I'm the only nigga still known for the music, I swear. Fuck them niggas this year. I made Forbes this nigga. Fuck your lips, everything's looking gorgeous.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Drake.
Without me, rap is just a bunch of orphans. But if I stay in the shit, it's a bunch of corpses. Me and my dread from the wall and stash your money like hoarders of multi-platinum records. Why I pray.
Okay, so they're saying that this artist, the rumor is it's an artist named Capo, who was the ghostwriter of this. Now, let me tell you what I genuinely think, what I actually think. Through all my research, I wasn't able to confirm this is true. The timing of this seems a bit weird. I will say, though, I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot of stuff, whether it's the Drake leak DMs, whether it's his reference tracks, coming soon, because I'm not saying that this is because he's suing his record label that probably knows a lot of his deep, darkest secrets, and this was the stupidest play he could have done. So everything's about to get out that vault, Drake. But the side of me, I'll tell you what I think. There is a 30% side of me that thinks this could be real. But I'm going to keep it honest, right? I don't know if I fully believe this. I don't know if I fully believe this, only because even with the information that I got that I know people don't have, I can't even say what it is. You know what I mean? With the things that I've seen from parties intimately involved in this, names were hidden, things were cut out. I don't know if I believe that this is real. It's just a little, and also the reference track, because it's just as easy as I could record something and then put it out, or have somebody y'all don't know. I could go to Nebraska, have a random person record Marvin's Room, and then put it out and say it's a thing. So it's like you got to be super careful with that. But this is what. So to all the OVO stands, all the Drake, let me shoot y'all some bail right here with that. But let me say this: the reason this works is because of Drake. Come on, now I'm gonna chef him. I'm gonna chef him. Let me talk to him. Protect hip hop culture at all costs. The reason why this works is when you are a prolific user of ghostwriters, when you have admitted that you make verses, I don't care about hooks, verses in community, when we know about Quentin Miller, when we heard the Little Yachty reference tracks, when we heard the Mob Ties reference tracks, I don't blame anybody who believes this. And any of you, the people be like, people are so stupid to believe this. No, they're not. No, they're not. I'll put it like this. If you got an uncle that steals, we all got an uncle that might hit the sauce too much. It might be a little off at a little bit of dope. You know what I mean? Might steal a little bit. We all got that cousin or that uncle that steal all the time, right? That might have a problem. We love him to death. But if that person is left in a room by himself or is left in a room and something goes missing, you're gonna assume he stole it. And I already see the Drake Stan accounts are trying to do the same thing with Kendrick, and I think they're trying to prove how easy it is to doctor this and say there's a ghost. I'm gonna tell you right now, because I be trying to help y'all sometimes, everybody, because whether I don't care who you. Let me help y'all, Drake Stans. It's not gonna work for Kendrick. In fact, it's really not gonna work for any artists except you could have one for Jay-Z, niggas ain't gonna believe it. You could have one for Twista, niggas ain't gonna believe it. We're gonna believe if it's Kanye West, Dr. Dre, Drake, because of their track list. So y'all are wasting your time with that. Y'all could try to put it's not gonna work. Nobody's gonna believe it. It's Drake's fault that this is believable. So anybody who believes this, I don't knock you at all for believing it. I even got that 30%. At first when these dropped, it was 10. It was 10% I believe this. Then when I did some more research and talked to the people I talked to, it went up to 30. And I'm going to tell you something. That's not a good sign. I'm going to still go, yeah, it is super easy to doctor this stuff. It is super easy to da-da-da-da. So unless we get some more like timestamps or stuff like that, I don't blame anybody for not believing it. I don't blame anybody for not believing it, but I extra don't believe anybody for believing it. And I almost would tend to fall more on that side. Tomorrow it could be 60-40 with the stuff that because people be sending me stuff. So here's another one.
They look at me like the golden child. Can't nobody hold it. I've been had since no
Hold on. God, this is another one. This is what's the name of the song? I forgot. Okay, so here the one of these Drake Stan pages, the parasocial pages said what I said. Let me just pull this up. They go, another post with literally zero proof, no date recording, just hopes and dreams. Somehow you're magically the only dude on the internet has it. So then Rodin Supreme sent these text messages. But I will say, since they don't, and it looks a little bad, but since there's not like who sent the messages, there's always going to be people who shoot that down as not true. And I don't blame them for it. What song is this? Whatever. Isn't it like Bad Boy Supreme?
wasn't popping.
Whatever the Drake song. I can't remember the name of it, but I know the song. So here's another reference track for this one, apparently.
I've been had it since no scrubs and no pictures, even back when I wasn't popping. When they told me to take an R&B, they go on the road, and I told them no and drew for Kendrick and Rocky. I tried to make the right choices with the world watching.
So this is supposed to be apparently, I think this might be a different artist. Oh, wait. That first artist, I don't know if that's that Capo or the Live Moolah person I said. There's actually, oh, maybe it is. Actually, I think it is. I can't remember the exact artist that they're saying it's specifically supposed to be, but those are what it is. So here's another one of these. So
For Kendrick and Rocky, I tried to make the right choices.
My bad. I'm looking at my notes right here, so I make sure I got everything right. Oh, is this Draft Day? Yep. This one I think is the one from the live The capo and moolah person, I guess, are two different people. So it's just
Right.
those are the people who
Try
supposed
to
to
make
be.
the right choices with the
And we don't even know if those are really who it is, but those are who they're saying it is. So my bad if I mix up.
choices with the world watching. Mike never tried to be like
That's just a
Pac.
rumor.
Pac never tried to be like Mike. Those my dad's words to me when I asked him how to make it in life. And I always saw my brothers give the greatest advice. Look at me now. They look at me like the golden child. Can't nobody hold me down. Especially not right now. Certain shit too wild to just reconcile. Take that. No love.
Like I said, 70-30, 70-30. You know what I mean? I know that there's going to be niggas, yeah, 70-30, bro. 70-30. But it's not good that it's 70-30, bro. It should just be like 90-10 should be where it stays, and I shouldn't go up, maybe 35. Maybe 35. What is 65-35?
Bend their heart, so they fake that. DiCaprio levels the way they play that. Damn, nigga, what is that? You don't hear no songs, then hit my phone like you did that. Then they even hit my line like where you been at. So it's on some shit like when can I get a favor? Or when
I ain't gonna lie to you though. Whoever wrote this slid. Like I said, Drake can rap. It's just, is he the one writing the raps? Oh, nah. Protect hip hop culture. No, that's 4 p.m. in Calabasas. Now there's another one, the draft day one. Hold on. This one is supposed to be the draft day one. This is the last one. Okay, so no, this is actually Drake's verse and a.
Thinking Bahamas, I'm evasive. I got my money in 10 different places. DM me, DOB, joint operations. If it's a problem, I'm dropping locations. I said she's very persuasive.
Low key.
I don't want famous from anybody. I got it.
Yeah, so this is was supposed to be the feature. So they left Drake's verse on there, and then this is supposed to be. So they're saying it was all ghostwritten, but then they left this on. So this is supposed to be the artist.
With everybody. I don't wait how you looking now, faking like you got it figured out.
I think this might be Capo. So this is him rapping.
Yeah. Now I'm no one putting niggas in places. Gracious, look at my statements. No paperwork talking about where I'm banking. She nigga.
I ain't gonna lie to you. None of this shit whack though. I will say, even if Drake did have a ghostwriter, he definitely performed these better. But I will say, if you're doing reference tracks, you don't record them the way you're gonna perform them. So maybe if they would have known, if these reference tracks are true, if they would have known that, if this would have been their song, they would have delivered it better. But I ain't gonna lie, If this is all true, one thing I'm gonna give Drake is he definitely made it sound way better, nigga.
Banking, she nigga, but she get courtesy
I'm
basic.
joking.
Might turn the getaway to a vacation. Might turn the Bessie into a replacement. Get too excited, I pass it like Mason. Amen. Take that she taking. Back 197, the feeling is back again.
So apparently, homie was supposed to be on
Shiny
the
suits
song.
cause the jewelry shine for him. I had the threats about how it's on sight for him. See me in person, I don't get that vibe from them. Just a fake dap and I hide from them. They see the stage.
All right, so the reason why, like I said, if you don't believe this, I'm with you. If you do believe this, I'm with you too. But the reason why one of the things people are saying, why are these all of a sudden coming out now? Why am I? And I can't fully speak to everything, but I'm gonna just say allegedly, and just my opinion. I think when you go against the biggest record label in the world, things gonna come out, bro. And my bad. And the funny part is, some of these things kind of might help, like some of those leaked DMs, some of the ghostwriting. Like I said, I don't know if I believe it, but I absolutely positively blame Drake for it being this easy to believe it. So, Drake, if more comes out and you didn't write 5 a.m. in Toronto,